be the first one to admit when I'm wrong. My memory isn't always the best, but things that I do remember, they're on point. They're on point. There's so much I wish I didn't remember. Faces I wish I could forget. You know, and the whole Mitch thing, like, that's the thing with these people do. When they're trying to cover up and trying to scapegoat somebody and pawn somebody, they're going to dredge up every freaking thing of their past, whether it's truth or not. And they're going to use it to their benefit. And I know what that feels like. I know what that feels like. And it's so sad because Charlie was being used as a pawn and a scapegoat. You know, he was the face of it. And when he got off course, it was a big problem. You know, and that's the same thing with me. When I got off course, it was a big problem. It was a big problem. When I started speaking my truth back in October, things got really, really big. That's when all the account banning started, all this stuff, and it's been dun, 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 dun. And it's just one of those things. It is, I've made this abundantly clear. I wouldn't wish anything that I've went through on my worst enemy. I wouldn't wish my worst enemy to go through the amount of betrayal that I've went through. The amount of betrayal is outside of its world. I don't know how people can portray loving you while lying to you at the same time. Like, I don't know how you do that. That's not been something I've ever been able to do. And again, I'm not saying I'm perfect by any means, nor was I perfect before, but, you know, was I dishonest when it came to my addiction because I was shameful of it? Absolutely. And so I get that aspect of it with lying because you're shameful. And I own that, you know, and I wear that on my sleeve, and I've forgiven myself, and I've been honest, and I take that on the chin, you know. But I've never intentionally wanted to hurt anybody. I was hurting myself. And I thought I was saving you by not telling you the truth of everything that I was battling, right? But I know y'all saw it. You did. And so it's like, I'm trying to wrap my head around where people's heart has to be at to look you in your eye every single day. Every single day. Hug you, love you, but lie to you. Lie to you. Lie to you. Straight to your face. Straight to your face. I told my son, I said, I feel like I live in the Twilight Zone. And he's just kind of shut up, you know? And it's like one of those things. I do. It's crazy to me. I really do feel like the Truman Show. And I know Charlie felt like that too. He woke up to it. And it's like in different ways, I'm like jealous of him. I'm like, bro, I'm ready to come join you up in heaven. Like, come on, man.